Good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone.
Morning.
Good morning. So I went and re-listened to the beginning of that call from Wednesday. So now I don't know if Dr. Plant is leaving or just leaving the Monday night call.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that too, Shelley. I was taken aback. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's not very clear
No. I mean, you would have thought something would have been said by now.
because the way they put it, he was talking about the Monday night call when he said he's stepping down from his responsibilities.
That means, to me, responsibilities. That means everything. He's stepping away.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, I'm on camera.
yeah, you
You
are.
are.
Morning, Mama Sandy.
Good thing you're not naked.
No, I know, because I sure didn't know it. Oh, that doesn't look good. I mean, I would hate if that's happened because that's not a good look.
He left.
He
He left.
left.
Yeah, I'm checking the website now.
That's
I'm
not
looking at the,
good.
the scientific leadership team. He's not on it.
Oh, I wonder what
That's
happened.
yeah, that's not a good feel, a good look. I wonder did something just people can disagree and without hesitancy. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, he's not on the website anymore.
Wow, that had to be something big. That sounds like a big blowout.
Doctors come and go.
Or or he was offered something with another
You think
company that
there was
he
a shot?
But there would be more of a I mean, this sounds, you know, I guess speculation is not good, but the way this is happening, it was not pleasant to me.
At least they told us.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
companies don't bother to tell.
Then I missed the first 15 minutes of yesterday morning.
I did too,
Um,
Shelley. I'm gonna have to do replay.
so then I see, we've got Dr. Strand on there, so I'd wondered if they mentioned anything more.
I got on there I got about, I don't know, 10 minutes of Dr. Strand, if that much. So I've got to go back on replay. I was on replay and I think I went to sleep. It
Oh,
was something else. It was something else on there last night on replay.
Yeah, when you go to go to the partner.co webpage and click on the experts at the bottom. Our scientific leadership team starts with Dr. Strand and Barbara Cox-Lovesey.
huh.
Uh,
And then Fumiyuki Sami and Kevin Cheng are the other two scientists that are there. But that's it. Those are just those four people.
I would say there would be a disagreement occurred.
Hmm.
Maybe something that was brewing under those kinds of the way this seems to be how it's going about. because we know that partner code people, in terms of, I would say it would be Dr. Plant not fitting in to partner code some kind of way.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe he's a I'm the team kind of person. Some partner code doesn't work like that.
And maybe he's not a team player either.
Yeah.
You know, because some people can want to control certain things and not
Yeah.
listen to others. So you got to be a team player.
Yeah.
And we know who's at the helm, basically, of our company. Have all the faith and confidence in the leaders of this organization. So he may not have been a fit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those other two people. I've only seen the three of you. Are they hiding somewhere?
What other two people?
We're just here. We're the ones here.
Yes, Mom and Shelly.
Mama Sandy and Shelly are both here. Neither one has a camera on right now.
Yeah, we can't see them.
Their cameras are off.
Is Twyla on vacation?
They never turn their
Oh,
Jerry, they never turn their cameras on. You know this.
Well,
that's something
that's
new.
not saying never.
Well, not right away when you first hop on the call.
I was doing briefly by accident.
Right. Mama
Yes.
Sandy doesn't like having her camera on at all until her face has been done and the hair has been fixed and everything is perfect. Although she doesn't quite realize that I literally just rolled out of bed and sat down right here. So I'm not going to be judging anybody on how they look when they get on this camera, let me tell you.
Is Shelly? Shelly. Is Twyla on vacation?
She was traveling down to her daughter's place.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought they were doing something else because she said she might not be able to. She
Be on
wouldn't
for
have
like a week.
internet.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see the list here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anyone's picture or video here. I can see the list. I can see the different participant names.
Yeah, that's all that has their camera on. Nobody else has a camera on. Erica just came in. Her camera's not on either.
Hey.
See? I typically feel like I'm talking to myself on
I
these calls
see
or
you.
just
I
to you,
see
Jerry,
you.
honestly.
I'm here.
Wow, this is new. This is new for me. This is a new technology.
What's the new technology?
He's looking at
This is
this
a
a
full
different way.
time I'm seeing everyone. This is a full time, this first time seeing everyone on one screen. Wow, I've never seen this before. Interesting. Wow, I can see everyone.
I'm putting on my makeup.
Yes, your camera's on now.
It's coming
Oh,
off.
I see. Oh, now it's off. I see that now. The video is off now.
Yeah, she just turned it on for a moment so that you could see her to make sure she's real. She's real. She's here. She's doing her makeup. She's not going to show you that process. Erica's
Oh,
walking
okay.
around
So
outside.
then you can hide it. And then once
Yeah.
the camera's off, then they get moved to the back and I can't see them anymore.
Yes.
Jerry knows that. I don't.
You can't
No,
see the picture.
He usually watches it slightly differently than everybody else does. So
Okay.
We didn't know that.
I know. Good morning, Miss Francine. It's great to see you.
One of those days, Louis.
Morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Are you outside in your pajamas?
No, that's
I
just a
am.
regular. Oh, is that a pajama? Nice.
A pajama.
I just rolled out of bed, okay?
Here's
Carly had to go
a
out. She's
lot
like,
of it. Oh, look at doggy.
he said, good morning. She's a haircut.
Princess used to look like that when she needed a haircut.
Little fuzzball. Ooh, my allergies are so bad the last 2 days. My goodness, I'm sneezing like crazy.
That time of year.
Me
Whew.
too.
Mr. Greg has got his back out for the first time.
What do you do? Sneeze hard?
Oh no.
I don't even know. I don't even know if he knows.
Aw.
Well, the older you get, the less it takes to actually throw something out. A
I'm
really
sure he
good
knows all
sneeze and
about
poof, there
that.
goes your back.
Forget about it. You're right.
I know.
Lots of Epic Club. Wait, who's that? Who's that? That's Julie.
I don't know. I'm not doing well at all on getting people. I mean, this is the worst slump I've been in. When you really think people, I don't know. Don't know what to say.
I had this wonderful conversation with Sunny last night about numbers. And if you're like in order to get what you need, you have to remember that this is literally just a game of numbers. And it was a good reminder for me to not get bogged down in the, well, nobody's doing this and this. And I just needed to remember I needed to do more stuff. If I want more people, I need to do more stuff, but 4 times more stuff, or 8 times more stuff. Uh, the rule of halves applies most of the time. So if you want, Sonny and I were talking about his upcoming to drop talk on next Saturday. And I was like, okay, how many people are you trying to get to show up? And he had said, he's like, well, if we want James here, James wants us to have like bare minimum, I think either 10 or 15 people in the room. I said, okay, well, that's doable. We just got to like start doing the math and working through the numbers. Because if you want, let's say you want 12 people, let's go half on that one. You want 12 people in the room, like actually showing up. Then you need to have at least 24 people double confirm that they will be there.
Yeah.
At least 24 people need to double confirm to you, yes, we're absolutely going to be there. It's on our calendars. We've already cleared our schedule for this. We're going to be there. 24 people need to say that because only half of them are going to show.
Yep.
And that's the 12 people you need to show up in the room. But in order to get those 24 people to tell you yes, you need you need to invite twice as many people to get to that yes. Because only half the people are going to tell you yes. So you need to invite at least 48 people to get 24 yeses, to get 12 people in the room, to get 6 people who actually do anything, to possibly make it all the way down to pulling 3 partners out of that deal.
Anytime you can't even get, well, I don't know.
And well, I mean, if you're trying to get partners, okay, then you're starting way down at the bottom of the crazy list, and then you've got to keep doubling all the way back up to the number that you're going to need to invite. So if you want, how many brand new partners do you want, Mama Sandy? Give me a number.
Hey, right now I'll take one, Louis. You know,
Okay.
when you invite 30 to 50 people, even on Zooms, and nobody shows up, I mean, nobody.
Got to work harder. Invite more.
I know. So again, because even with my reels, I'm looking at new people, looking at my reel, and I know you say, because I watch what I put out there. People, the interest is me. When I say something that applies to the business or a product, you see them dropping. They just drop like flies. So just trying to get people, the right people that really
Pe-
want something. So I
People are
don't,
still watching. People are still looking. They're still seeing it. They may not be commenting. They may not be making any kind of like comments or likes or reactions on your posts, but they still see it because they still see all the other stuff.
yeah,
So realize that they're still looking at it. They may not be reacting to it, but that's okay. It's still getting into their head. And eventually, at some point in time, what's going to end up happening is someone at just the right time in their life, because it is all about that point in time in their life, someone is going to be like, you know what? I should probably ask her about this product. Like, I need this product. She mentioned something about it. I'm thinking about finding a way to make more money. I need to talk to her about this. Whatever that point is in their life, at that point in their life, that's what you're building toward. I wish we could do it on our schedule, but we cannot. It has to be on their schedule. So the thing that you have to do is get on more people's schedule, basically. And you are focusing on just being consistent, putting the content out there, making sure that you are there with your consistency, that you are there, you're being human, don't not be human. And you are providing them value, providing them something that they want to see. Like if you bring up the product, great, bring up the product, but frame it in I was having a tough time sleeping and it was rough, and like give that story. And then halfway to 3/3 of the way through that story, say, tell them what happened to change your outcome, and that changing of the outcome is the product that you're taking. And don't dwell on the product, just say, I started taking this, and and then go into all the things that switched over. Like I started getting better sleep, I started feeling better, I started actually being happier throughout my day. I would my mood was more regulated throughout the day than even in stressful situations. Depending if it was something about food, then I don't have the cravings I used to have anymore. I don't feel like I'm not hungry, or I don't feel like I'm not hungry. I don't feel like I am hungry all the time. I feel full when I'm actually full. I don't feel the need to sit there and plow through an entire double stack heap plate of food when all I really need is, like a single sandwich to be not hungry anymore. But the product itself is a small mention inside of the greater picture. The greater picture is your story. The greater picture is what you're telling them, this was my problem and this is how it's resolved itself. Oh, by the way, the thing in the middle that changed everything was this product. Ask me about it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. But I wanted to let you guys know that I'm feeling better, that I'm doing better, that this is happening. And if you're having the same kind of issues that I'm having, and you've already gone through whatever your issues were, um, then if any of this sounds familiar, let me know. If any of this sounds like it's something you have been through, are going through, let me know. If you have gone through it and you're like it's resolved itself, how did you get out of yours? How did your problem resolve itself? Because a lot of people will tell you their problem hasn't resolved yet and they're still going through it. So they're like, I'll try anything at this point in time. And they'll say, let me try that and give me a shot with that. And so they'll reach out and they'll say, I'll try what you tried because you seem to be doing okay. So those videos, if you're going to include products in them, you're not selling the product so much as you are telling your story. You're not selling the product, you're literally telling your story. And
There they are.
the catch in there is the thing that they're going to latch on to, hopefully, is your story changed when you took this one product. And you don't even have to dwell on what the product is. Like you could sit there, you could say it during that story, I was going through all this, I was aches, pains, couldn't sleep, uh was stressed out all the time, work was getting to me, retirement was getting to me, whatever the case. Um Everything felt bad, wrong, and off. And, I needed to make a switch. I needed to make a change because I could not go through my days like this. And I was starting to get upset and frustrated, and it was bothering me. So, fortunately today, I'm not that way. I used to be that way, but I'm not that way anymore. I'm this way. Today, I'm happy. I'm less stressed. I have less inflammation in my system. I've got all these things going for me. I feel fantastic now. I'm living a happier day. Oh, by the way, the thing that switched in the middle was I started taking this one product. It's this. If you've got a packet with you or a bottle or whatever, show it. It's this one right here. Let me know if you want to know more about it. But I wanted to let you guys know I am doing better. I am feeling happier. I'm feeling more excited. I've got these things coming up in the future for me, and I'm super excited. One of these days, I'll record myself and do all that. I slept really well last night. I love my Renew. I honestly do. It was a good time.
Have you noticed any change using the Vital One?
The Vital One is like my morning energy shot. It's weird. Working on an empty stomach, like doing anything on an empty stomach for me, uh, the first thing that I put down there has to be, um, I have to be careful with it because if I only have like a little bit of time, but I need to put something in my system, I used to, and I learned I shouldn't do this, but I used to just grab a bowl of cereal, knock it back, and go. I can't spike my blood sugar like that. That whole sugar spike
Yeah. Yeah.
from the carbs is really not a great way for my body to go. So I always made sure that I would like have like a piece of sausage or bacon to go along with the cereal to like temper the crazy. And that usually works for me, and that's fine. But when I do the Vital One first thing, and that's the first thing that hits my system, wow, that's a good time. That's actually a really feel good time. It's
Yeah.
not filling. Like I do have to have a meal, but um it wakes me up and it helps my system sort of like balance itself out
Yeah.
before I have to do anything. Did I just lose both interpreters?
But does it help your sleep?
It does actually. So when I do the Vital Health in the morning and the Renew at night, it's insane. Like those are some of the best sleep scores I've gotten in months.
Well, I've noticed such a huge difference. And then last night, it's really hot here and our air conditioning isn't working.
Ooh.
And we've been managing pretty well, but last night, and it happens in Alberta, like it's was around 2:30. I woke up and I was so hot. And I thought, a ceiling fan going and another fan going, but it just was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And normally, if I woke up like that uncomfortable, that would probably be the end of my night's sleep. Right.
Yeah.
Because then you're awake for a while. Then I don't go back to sleep. Last night I was awake for maybe close to an hour, went back to sleep.
All right.
And it wasn't a go back to sleep and you're having kind of a very restless sleep.
Right. You went
Went
back to
back to
sleep
sleep.
and
This is
slept.
Jerry here. I don't know what's going on with the technology, but I see the interpreter and the list of people. Yeah, I do see a list of people, and then I don't know. I'm sorry to clarify. I don't understand what you mean. When people turn the interpreters disappeared when the other cameras went off.
The interpreter went away. I'm looking at the gallery. The interpreter that was here that was interpreting for you went away. And yeah, that wasn't me or anything. I haven't touched the interpreters this morning. Like one of them just bounced.
There should be two.
So yeah, I haven't touched anything with the interpreters this morning. They like I looked and all like both the one interpreter who was here had gone away. So you're good now. I've got 2 interpreters in the room. Good morning, Christina.
I
Good
do
morning,
see
Julie.
two.
Yeah, they're
Morning.
both here.
What does one do when they just spilled their moringa?
Wow.
Oh no, you don't even know
no.
what I mean. Oh, it's worse. It's worse. The whole thing, I almost dumped over. And look, it's all over my counter. Try to lick the counter.
Right?
Oh,
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 It's
no.
all over the wall. It's all over here. Just oh my god.
oh no.
it was
It's
horrible.
all over my arms. Oh my! I don't even know what to do right now.
Oh my gosh.
And then this is so. Do I start over or do I just drink what's in there?
Well, yes, please drink what's in there, but you're gonna need another one.
Oh my god! It's literally everywhere.
Does your dog
Okay.
like moringa?
Oh, not sure.
Okay,
Let him lick it.
well, check it out. See if your dog likes moringa. Put her up on the counter.
I'm gonna scrape off as much as I can off the counter. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Moringa and core cleanse are very powdery. It's kind of hard to. You really got to shake them and blend.
I have
And
not
they-
tried the core cleanse yet. I have it, but I have not used it yet. I'm waiting. I don't know if it'll work.
Or
I have no idea.
okay.
We're gonna try it.
Yeah, they don't dissolve as quickly. They kind of clump up if you don't. You really got to shake, shake, shake.
The shaker bottle with the blender shaker thingy inside. The blender bottle.
They didn't send me the blender box, so they must have been out by the time I ordered.
It's a good possibility.
Okay,
Um,
But I've got plenty of my own.
Yeah.
so what do I do so now should I just not, so this is it for today, just because I don't want to, we've got it gravy. This is such a mess.
That would be up to you. If you
I
think
don't
you
know if
got
I should
enough
do
of it back
two.
into if you think you got enough of it back into that container, then do what you got for the day. See
Yeah.
how you feel on a half a pack because that might be what made it back in there.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, just make sure you do a full
They're
pack
fresh.
more
Don't
carefully.
spill it. I was trying to take a picture. Trying to take a picture. So what
Cameras are
happened?
dangerous. Yes. So yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I'm
Here
sorry
you
to see. I'm so sorry for your loss.
You like that though, you know what I mean?
So sorry for your loss. Uh, I do understand the feeling that goes along with it. You're like, God, gosh, ah. I was gonna drink
My
that.
biscuits.
So yeah. But yeah, Mama Sandy, back to your story. Your videos, do whatever videos you normally do. Like, I think you should, let's see. I was looking at some of the ones Miss Adela does, and hers are like literally her in the car about to drive somewhere. Her walking around doing something, and they're like just a couple of like not even like 2 minutes long. Where you just ask people a question and have them respond back to you. So anybody who ends up seeing your video, responds in the comments, kind of a thing. And so if you've got a question and make it a really random question, don't be like so. Don't ask about products. Don't ask about, uh, life
Okay,
issues, whatever.
here's an example. I got one. So the one I posted, I don't know if you guys seen it. It was a day before yesterday. It was, what's the worst thing you've ever stepped on with bare feet? It
I
has
saw that.
91 comments.
Yes.
So that's a good way to get people on your page. A
Yeah.
simple question. That's it.
Yeah. Well, and I actually said that one out loud to my class, and it was hilarious because they
I
were like,
died.
wait, what's the context of like where I was standing?
Right. That's hilarious.
And I was like, well, because the first response someone had, which is usually everybody's response, was a Lego block.
Uh-huh. Yeah, someone said Lego block and dog poop is like the only acceptable answer.
Dog poop's the other one. Like, and
There were
like,
so many.
if you're outside, it's dog poop. If you're inside, it's a Lego block. Those are the two things that are the worst things you generally step on. But like, is there something else that you may have stepped on? Like, I stepped on a bee when I was a kid. I'm smart that way.
There's so many.
I
There's so many.
I stepped on a bumblebee when I was a kid. Oh, so much fun. Yeah, I wasn't the smartest kid in the room either. So yeah.
Hey, that's not, don't say you're not smart for stepping on a bee. That happened.
Well, I mean,
What were you trying to
it was
kill it?
literally my first time encountering a bee. So
Yeah.
given that I learned quickly, that helps. But you know, I just saw this thing and I went and stepped on it and my foot did not appreciate that. Big
Well, I'm
mistake.
gonna tell
Those are good engagement posts.
Yeah.
I don't know how old Carl was years ago, because you know my old home that I grew up in is it. I mean, the house is probably, I know it's well over 100 years old, but we were there, and we had a mouse, and we had put down some poisoning for the mouse, and I remember my son, he had, I guess, gotten up during the night and put on his slippers. And the next in the morning, the mouse was he had stepped on it in his shoe.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
I know that was a terrible thing when you mentioned that. That made me think of that. That was probably 40 years ago, 50.
Oh
50,
wow.
more than
Yeah,
50 years ago, Mama Sandy.
yeah.
Whew. Mama Sandy, I have a great recommendation for what you could do. I think
What?
you should do story time
Oh
and
Lord.
but do story time about your kids.
Oh Lord. Oh my
And
goodness.
I know that
That'd be
Carl and
fun.
Nikki are gonna like love that.
Well,
So keep the stories nice.
Carl had my blood pressure up yesterday in the salon, and I'm going, you know, he was telling the people about his mother and going in the doctor's office with me. And I'm telling him how embarrassing that was to have your, you know, I'm almost 80 years old and having your child go in the doctor's in the room with you in the
Because you
exam.
stubborn. That's why he went. I'd have done the same thing. You're stubborn.
And he's telling his clients, you know, because they all, you know, they've been his clients probably for 50 years too.
Yeah, they all know you.
They know your whole life story, Mama Sandy.
And I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset that he's doing this, just like you, Louis. Everybody puts me on the spot. Well, you, I'm going, oh, please, please, son, please, Carl.
No mercy, no sympathy. None. We're gonna call you out when
These
you
people in my
are
life,
stubborn with us.
these people in my life, oh my goodness.
So one of the fun things that I like to do
It's
for
messing Mama
graduating
Sandy.
students, well, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. I love like getting on your case, Mama Sandy. One of the fun things I like to do with my students when they're graduating, when they're taking their very last class, is I literally go and I tell them what I think about them. I'm like, this is your last class. This is my last opportunity to tell you what I think about you. So here we go.
Oh Lord. Poor
Oh,
student.
and so, and see, I don't know why everybody thinks that that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's a thing. So I've got so this past graduating class that just left, I went in and it was a class of like 7 people who were graduating. So I sat down and I was like, we can either do this here now as a group, or I can do it individually. I don't care, your choice, but I'm going to do it with you regardless. So, and they're like, group is fine. I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, who wants to go first? Because because with that many people, I actually wrote down notes on who I needed to say what to. And someone was feeling brave and they're like, I'll take it. I'm like, all right, cool. And so she was one of the older students in the class, and I looked at her and I said, okay, so here's the deal. And I told her, um, and she wasn't expecting this. None of my students were expecting this, but I wanted to tell them how much I appreciated all their efforts that they put in while they were in school, the diligence that they put into their work ethic of showing up, of being there, of doing the work.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And she was like, "Oh my God, you're getting me teary-eyed over here." I was like, "I don't know what made you think I was gonna like slam you, but I mean, and I look around the room like, I'm not saying everybody's gonna get this glowing of a report, but but
That
I
was
do like to
nice.
tell folks, oh, thank you. I love doing it for them because they need to hear that even though I'm somebody that was in a position of authority in their life, what that meant to me from my side as far as what they were doing, because they tend to undercut what they do and don't put enough emphasis on what it took for them to get to where they are. And I'm like, let me tell you, it did not go unnoticed. Let me remind you that it did get seen by more than just your classmates.
That's
Like here I
beautiful.
saw it.
That is.
And so many of this generation needs that, that validation.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's not a participation trophy. This just me telling you what I think about you. So I want you to know I will acknowledge you. I will give you the kudos that I think you've earned. I will not slam you. I will not sit there and talk bad about you. I will give you constructive criticism along the way if necessary. And they giggle when I do, because they're like, "Yeah, I know." I know I'm this way. I'm like, okay. And I want them to know that that's okay. We all need constructive criticism along the way, just so we can get better.
yes.
And I want them to be able to get out there in the world, start their new careers, and move into this field and be able to feel confident in what they've done up to this point. Because
You
a lot
know,
of us,
and when
oh, go
I
ahead,
think
Mom, say it.
about your when I think about your field, Louis, it is really, in order to help people, you're helping them to feel better. People are in pain. Um, you're really giving of yourself, and it's really hard on your body
Mhm.
as to what you're doing,
Yeah.
as to what you're doing. So I mean, it's it's a good thing. We need people like you. We truly do. And so when you think of because you can almost view it somewhat of a sacrifice.
We come
So
under the fun category of caregivers now, because we are the ones giving care to those around us who need it, who request it, who are asking for it. Some people refuse to ask for it. We'll still give it to them anyway. How you doing there, Erica? And so we're real. Like, wait, what just happened? Um, we will, moms, teachers, and nurses. I love all of you because you're the same person.
yeah,
Moms, teachers, and nurses. You're all three. You're not just one, you're literally all three. And that is my favorite category of person to work with because you are also the last person on your list to get taken care of. Everyone else around you is put ahead of you by you. Meanwhile, those of us around you are like, would you please do something for yourself? Would you please take the time to do this for you? Would you sit down and relax? We got this. We'll handle this part over here. Like those of us who are around you are like, we see all that you do and we appreciate it, but we need you to understand that we can also return the favor from time to time if you let us. That's one of the hard things. Y'all don't let us. We can return the favor sometimes and show you how much we do actually appreciate you. So that's one of my things as a caregiver of this type of personality, where I get to be the last on my list, because I always want to help other people.
you
Now, don't,
always You have to get us to relax. You're tensed.
Oh yeah,
Relax.
yeah. Most of the people I know are living in fight or flight mode. Like most people, and it's just the way their lives have gone, how society has arranged the situations, kind of a thing. We all live in a basic fight or flight mode, which is just we're living based on stress
Right.
responses.
Life.
And one of the more important, yeah, life in general, life has gotten me here. And one of the important things that we, especially us here in this company, need to realize is that part of getting out of that fight or flight mode, getting down into what we call the rest and digest mode, is getting your hormones under control, getting your stress levels under control, to learning how to handle the stress that you are receiving better than you have been. And if we've got products that can help you regulate those hormones, we can't regulate the situations in your life, but we can help you regulate your hormonal balance. Then all of a sudden, those things that are stressing you out in your life won't be stressing you out so much, so intensely. If you've got somebody, let's say you go to work every day, and Erica, you're my favorite example right now. Your boss is stressful, and I'm going to leave it at stressful. Um, you can either spend your day living in fight or flight mode. There we go. Where you feel like you're being attacked at all sides, and you have to defend yourself in this, and you're never able to truly calm down and just experience a day. You can keep going through that every single day and not doing anything to change how your body handles all that stress. Or you can start taking the drops. You can start eating better foods, and getting better supplements inside of you so that your body's able to handle all that stress. I love you.
You know what is funny too? I actually started slamming that kid's mood too, just because. Remember the
See?
kids' mood? I just only before work though. It's always usually before work. I just put a whole packet down the throat hole.
Yeah, and
Can I please? Can I ask Erica a question?
yes, ma'am.
Erica,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're Italian heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
So why do you go there and work for a person with that kind of personality and demeanor? Why don't you go somewhere else? What is it? I hear it's a family company. It's a
Yeah.
family business.
I think maybe that I've been in at that, and I've been there for 10 years, and I have regulars that come in that I really love, and that's where I make all my money.
So
I
the
know I could
people
probably
come regardless.
honestly, it's more the people for me, the customers that come in to see me. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I mean, I like for the stress and the things that I deal with, could I leave and go somewhere else, and will I have a better experience is the question. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like obviously the
Anywhere you
owners
go,
are not very nice, but
I
I
hear
got
you.
I got one for your mama, Sandy, and this is from my point of view. Erica stayed here for a decade, and she's gotten like good and comfortable with not only the people she works with, but also especially the customers who come in, and it's kind of a family feel. Why were you at US Steel for 50 years?
Good one.
Thanks.
however, yeah, my coworkers are questionable. I'm probably
Well, I
be all
know
over my
it's more
daughter.
so the people who come in that you
It's
deal
more
with,
the
but the
customers.
coworkers you tolerate. I get that.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, when I waited tables, it was definitely more about me helping everybody who walked through the front door as a
Yeah.
customer, not the coworkers. But I mean, I would defend my coworkers. And we're all going down. Let's go. If I thought they were doing everything they should, there were some that I was like, "You're questionable," and don't look at me like that. But
It's
there's
very, let's just say that a lot of cutthroat. Let's just say
yeah,
that.
yeah, and see, a lot of us, and it can get that way. This is a, um, capitalistic society. Let's go with that word. And so everyone's trying to find a way to make some money, find a way to make a buck. And a lot of people don't take into account the necessity of the other person to also make a buck. And so while we're like, I need to get mine, I need to get mine, I need to get mine, there are a few people out there who are like, here, let me help you get yours.
Well, you
Let
know,
me help you get yours. Yeah, very few.
I'm listening, Louis, because even when we look at now, okay, we're with Partner Code.
Mhm.
You know, us here on the accountability call, you know, we have established, you know, we're a team, you know, we're family. This is what we've become. Now we've seen others who have jumped ship to go somewhere else.
Mhm.
You know, we assume is because there are some people, you know, even though I could tell you I could cry broke, you know, but you got people that regardless, they're gonna follow the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's you know, and money
That's what
is
everyone.
important, you know, but there are those of us here, yeah, we're in a slump, but I can say in terms of what I get here in terms of our relationship and we know because I remember people always say you can't live on love. You know, you
Right.
can't live on love alone, you know, even when you talk about choosing a partner. But for some of us, these relationships mean and your well-being means a lot more, we
And the
know,
money.
than the money.
Mhm.
Amen. Yep.
You know, so people are feeling how we care for one another, how we just truly care and love. You know, and some people, you know, I mean, you could go from one to the other and keep, as they say, keep it, as we say, we keep it moving too. Um, so everything that we say to each other, one of us, I mean, we always know because you're telling us, we tell each other over and over again to reinforce things that we already know. You know, all the time, you know, repetition to keep one another going is what we do.
Yes,
Stay
ma'am.
Because
close to the
things that,
fire.
right, right. So yeah, I hear you, Erica. I hear you, baby. I just I just
No,
wanted
but
to hear it because the owner sounds like he's just a horrible
oh,
person. And he's got you and some others and even customers in terms of, you know, it's not because they like him. And he would be
exactly. No, that's exactly it. Yep.
right, because he would be chasing everybody away.
It's sad.
Every,
Yeah, no, it was sad.
yeah, I hear you.
And I probably should find another job because I probably need to just because I just need to. But I don't know. I just like I said, I like the people there. Maybe it's just because I'm comfortable being there. But
Yeah,
I do have a lot of customers that do come to see me and that's where I make my money most. I mean, not mostly, but like a lot of, I make good money with those people coming in. They always take care of me. So it's hard to
and
just leave. But
And sometimes you really have to think about, well, if you go somewhere else, it could be worse. You
yes, and
know,
that's what I'm
you're
afraid
gonna
of.
have to
Yeah. Like
start all over.
yeah, grass
Yeah,
doesn't always green on the other side.
right.
It's greener where you water it, is what they say. But I water my grass pretty good at my job. Just saying, I
Yeah.
really take care.
Yeah. And
But
it
yeah,
after
it's just
after a
hard.
decade, it is hard to want to branch out to like include something new.
Yeah,
None of
You're
us like
comfortable.
new. We're all okay with like we're slightly okay with different, but we're not good with new. And so we can make changes where we are, but we don't like to get thrust into a brand new different situation. Um and so figuring out what would work best for you, and this goes for everybody. So figuring out what works best for you for whatever situation you happen to be in. If you need to make a change, first and foremost, do yourself a favor, figure out what that change is. I need more money, I need more free time, I need more opportunities to do this or that or the other thing. Whatever that change is, figure out what that change is supposed to be. And then from there, okay, what are my options on changing? Yep. And what are my options on changing? No worries. What do I have? What can I change that could help make that difference? Is it, get a second job? Is it get a brand new job and like get rid of the old one? Is it do more with the jobs I currently have? Like what are my options to change as far as that's concerned? Like what's taking up my time right now? What do I put time into? Where can I make changes in where I put my time? That doesn't require me changing other than anything other than, where I allot my time. What is it that I can do uh with each of the money making ventures that I have that would help me get what I want? Because we all want more money, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It would help.
Amen.
But how, like, what opportunities do we already have available to us that can help us make more money? And what do we need to do to make those opportunities make us more money?
Right.
So um think like sitting down, having that honest conversation with
Talk with
yourself.
yourself. Right. With
Like
yourself.
just be honest with yourself. I don't care if you're not honest with me, but just please be honest with yourself. Like what do you think you should need might have to change? And is it an easy change? Is it just a change like putting your mind to it and saying, I'm going to do this and then sticking to a plan for a while and not beating yourself up when you don't stick on that path for a consistent amount of time? Like do not have the downfall of, oh, I missed a day and it's all gone to hell in a handbasket, and fall off of the wagon that you've suddenly put yourself on. Whatever that change is, give yourself a little grace in making change. Change isn't easy. And so it's helpful if you give yourself some grace during that change over period so that you can help make that change actually stick a little longer. I'm going to jump down off my soapbox because it is Friday morning and it is 7:04. So you guys are going to have to go over to the other meeting while I go get dressed. The IPA call starts in about 11 minutes. That's our next call for today. That is our only remaining call for the day as far as work is concerned. If anybody has any questions out there, please feel free to reach out to either myself or Miss Erica, because she's got that puppy right there, and she looks like she's going to have a great day. See, Miss Francine, it's not you today. So, by all means, please feel free to reach out to any of us. Love you guys. Thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciated. Both my interpreters, Christina, Julie, thank you so much. Miss Shelley, I can't wait to see what you end up doing with this weekend.
Oh, thanks. I'm going to the rodeo again tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
Fun.
Stampede
nice.
is
I
Stampede
love
is
that.
literally 2 weeks long, guys.
Yeah, and I love the evening rodeo part because it's you get the chuck wagons. They're one of my favorite things.
Nice.
Now you also get the relay race, and it's a native race. They
Oh,
ride bareback, and what they say when they're announcing the race is usually in a relay race you're passing the baton.
right.
In this, the rider is the baton. So
Oh my gosh.
they get on one horse and they do a part of the ride. Then they have to come around and then they have to time it to get off at like every team. There's 4 teams and they all have a horse waiting for them with somebody holding the horse and trying to like they've got a whole team of people. So
Right.
they have to jump off their horse, jump on another horse. Now get this, no saddle, you're not stopping. They just come and jump,
Right.
get on the horse and go. And
Wow.
I've been trying to figure out if they have just socks on or they've got some kind of a soft shoe, but it looks like just socks. And you should see it. It like when you're riding a horse, you would be holding on with your knees. You've got stirrups to put your feet in to kind of support you.
Yeah.
Nothing. And it doesn't look like they're holding on with their legs. And they
Oh
don't
my.
bounce on the horse. Like they just, if you've ever ridden, I don't know how they do it.
Oh my gosh.
But
Oh my
it
gosh.
is one of my favorite things to watch. It's right at the end.
If you could like snap a video of that tonight, that would
Oh,
be
I will.
fantastic. I would love to see that. That sounds exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, that sounds really exciting. That's something I see. This is why I need to go to Stampede.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go sometime.
I need to
That'll
go
be fun.
Stampede.
And tonight we're going to I don't know, they have a special, what do they call it? Let me look here. My daughter-in-law sent us our tickets. So there's a wine bar. It's called Reservations at the Wine Cellar. And you go and you do some wine tasting. So we
Mhm.
get to do that just before the rodeo.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
And last night or yesterday, there was 2 riders in the afternoon with what do you call it, barrel racing
Mhm.
that beat the record there. So one beat it by I don't know how much. And then 2 riders later, another girl beat hers.
Wow.
Like it was
Wow.
exciting. I just watched that on TV, but
That's insane. I love that.
yeah.
That's cool. Well, you and Randy have a fantastic time.
Well, thank you. We will. And I hope
Enjoy
everyone
yourselves.
else has a wonderful weekend.
Yes. Happy weekend, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate you all. Again, please feel free to reach out. It's if you got questions or things you want to do, let me know. And I will be around. I've got to drop elbows on somebody at 11 o'clock this morning, so gotta go.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great one,
Bye.
Mama
Bye,
Cindy.
Love
Cindy.
you
Take it
all.
easy, guys. Enjoy the day.
All
Enjoy the
right.
weekend.
Bye bye.
Thanks, Miss
Bye-bye.
Francine.